Right, I'm here. Okay, hello Sean. Right, I think we'll start with a splurge. Timed 15 minutes. Let's see how far I get. Okay. Hi Lemmy, Dastardly, how you doing? Oh, it just sounds terrible. Right, try something else. Good. Right. push on. Okay, excellent. Okay, need a bit more than that. So I think we're in B major. Okay, that's the alarm. But I just fancy just writing different bass line here. Quick chord and then it's done. Oh shit, okay. Alright, E. Right, we'll try E major something. Done. Okay, I'll just have a quick check for any questions or anything. No, right. On to the next thing. We need to go to automatic music making machine. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll do a quick discovery session. Oh, don't let that open. Shit. Okay. Alright, Sean. Right, who else is on? Dastardly. Okay, so let's find the new splurge I'm gonna do. Oh god, I've forgotten what it was now. Alien. Alien. No. Alien there. There we go. Okay, right, God, what was this? Right. Take that out. So this is going to be tricky to arrange this. Okay, so Right, and I think I know what I'm doing now. I think I know what I'm doing. Delete time. Right, so that is an excellent bridge into something else. Let's try it. Right, but what is it? Let's find out. Just move the bass line about and hope for the best. Saying that, I just need a hook and it'll be sorted. Right, let's get some vocals. It's sort of like a distorted dreams type of thing. This, it's like a happy distorted dreams to me. Right, so we'll start off small. We're gonna get some vocals. Let's get some stabs. Right, oops. Yeah. Just randomly go in the middle of this. God, what key was it in? B major. Was it? E major. Yeah, see, we're using the Mixolydian. How about that? That doesn't happen very often. Means I can turn this into a country track. Right. Sounds. Let's get this. I need some chaos. Hi, Carl. Right, chaos. E major. something happened. It's not copying. Alright. All of that. What's that there? Delete time. Right, so there is a backup plan here because I do need to get. I don't think our destination has arrived yet. I don't think it's. So, what we're going to have to do is make some variations. Before I do that, let's just try get some chords going. Right, so E major. Cool. Right. E9, C sharp. Alright. Sounds crap. I like that already. Put it here. Needs one more chord in there. What was the other chord I wanted? Right, interesting, because I'd probably like to play guitar over that bit. Okay. Right. Gonna have a listen through just to get my head around this, because I think what's happening is that's the thing there. That's releasing tension. So if that's the case, I can count that breakdown as a verse, so we'll take that out. And you've got some sort of a solo thing, and then around and round, and I just need to then smash the whole thing with guitars. That's what happens. Alright. Just check the chat. It will be guitar time. I'm going to leave that towards the end, and then I'll hit everything with guitar. Yeah, the kind of track this is going to be, it's going to be the one that takes you on a bit of a journey. So there's like lots of little things I can hear. Like, I think we've just got to be dead, like really dynamic with it. So things like fading the drums out here will sound really good. Let's try that. So we can either do a filter. And you do things like this bass, we'll make this into a bass group, and then we can do things like Get the filter. And then just make this bass progressively lighter. So this would go, should be this, wouldn't it? Or you can go even wilder than that. We can use the easy washout or fade away. Let's do that. Quite a good effect. Try that one. But we'll have to move everything back. So we could have, that needs to come up, maybe that. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Yes, I like it. Off the track with this. Right, there we go. But it's good with that arpeggio and subbing halfway through. Doesn't work. So out of interest, you've probably just seen me mute off all the root notes of this chord, and the reason for that is they're in the bass, right? So this is like a mixing tip without actually doing any mixing. Because that's actually occupying the same frequency range as the bass, and the bass is already playing those notes, there's actually no real need for those to be there. So that's why I've muted them off. Right, save that there. Okay, and then I'll flip back. Okay. Wow, you've just you've just watched me try and beat a track into submission. That was a rough session, that. But I think I wasn't in flow at all. It was all like I'm not having a wee. I'm pouring a coffee. Right. There we go. Any questions with that? What a fiasco. It was good though. It's like one of those sessions, right, where you're trying to avoid what you're thinking and you're trying to problem solve and you're totally aware of it. Well, this is the thing. No, I wasn't. Well, I know that there's potential in the track and I'm trying to unlock that potential. So it might cause a bit of frustration, maybe, is what I was feeling. I was feeling that like time's just not working out. Just loads of stuff, and because like the things that I was wanting to happen, and because there weren't really any surprises for me, there was very little excitement. But you know, at the end of the day, all irrelevant, because what we think in the time that we're thinking when we're making something, completely unreliable, totally unreliable. This used to happen all the time when I first started kind of writing lots of tracks, but I didn't have any automatic music making machine, so I had to actually finish what I started all the time. And I used to finish one after another track where I just thought, oh, what's the point, this is so crap, oh, nobody will like this is shit. And I had a publisher at the time, and I was keen on working with a lot of like top liners, so like all of the stuff that I thought was crap, the publishers, right, and the singers all liked. I was like, what? How could you? What? But there you go. Because I was an artist in the moment, thinking completely and utterly irrelevant, unreliable thoughts. So this is why we have a machine, because basically that gets bounced out, it gets stuffed in the machine, and then I'll come back to it when I'm feeling more, when I've got better objectivity, and I'll get excited about it and go, oh wow, that's it. Oh, I'm going to do this. That's what's going to happen. You say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then we're going to, yeah, and that kind of stuff gets, yeah, they loved it. Typical. And then I was stuck with this music. I was like, yeah, I still don't like it. Now it's released. So, yes. But, you know, that's a fact of life, right? You don't like, you know, there's not many tracks that I've released that I'm like, oh, that's amazing, that's woo. Can't wait to hear it, like, listen to it all the time. It's just, it's done and then it goes out into the world and that's it. And that's perfectly normal, by the way, you know. Right, so that's that done, and I've got the machine now. Alien, and give it its badge of honor. It's getting a discovery. It's had a discovery session. I mean, at the end of the day, right, okay, the objective here was to find out, because discovery by meaning is, you know, what does the track want to be? And we've definitely found out what it wants to be. So I think that's like a mission complete, really. And that's all I have to know at this point. You know, we also got a splurge done, which was alright. Because it keeps the hopper filled. Why have I moved over there? Amazing. Okay. And then, let's have a look. Why am I here now? I want to go over there. Wherever I was. There we go. It's a win then. It's absolutely a win. No doubt about that. It's always a win because I'm up in the morning. What else would I be doing? I'd be asleep. So whatever happens, I'm ahead of the game, you know. I've done the studio session, that's it. I don't have to worry about that. I've fulfilled that part of my day. Which is another amazing thing about the mornings, you know. But yeah, there's like lots of things I like about this track as well, you know. It's got that kind of floaty vibe, which I like. Yeah. It's got a vocal hook. You know, it might be that you got to do extreme stuff, you know, to something like this. This is the other thing, you know, like filter, more filtering. So yeah, that got the basses on actually in the thing. That one wants to be. They all want to be in bass. That wants to be in bass. And then that needs to be into the filter. So yeah, extreme stuff. You know, you can do stuff like that and then go on. So that is the answer for this track, because there's something interesting there, isn't there? Just completely delivering the unexpected, removing stuff and just going wild by having very minimal things like that vocal, and then you could build up some nice atmosphere behind that. See, now I'm thinking the creative side's really kicking in strong now, so I'm going to make a note of that. Right, now let's have a look. Right. It's giving me a chill to start my morning. I won't give up and never give up. No, it's not about giving up, but it's about accepting that we all have these thoughts. I'm not in a bad mood about it. I just accept it to be part of the creative process. It's human nature. Yeah, C sharp. Well, C sharp minor, E major. But actually the root note's B, which makes it B Mixolydian. A great mode for country and western. It's also the dominant 7th chord, isn't it, of E, which is my least favourite chord ever. It's like, for some reason, dominant 7 chords, I can't do anything with them to make them sound cool. Like, you just don't. Why? Can I reach the guitar? Right, I can't. It's going to play a dominant 7 chord there. But the really, like, I do find dominant 7 chords really, really difficult to get the sound good in a chord progression that's meant to sound modern. I always have to put a sustain note in or something like that, or some sort of higher extension to kind of get it going. But yes, we can go minimal on this, so that's a really good thing. And what day is it today? Yeah. So I've got potentially I might be starting a new template here. Not a new template, but I'm adding this in. Now this is something I was using. This EQ, I was using this on a few mixes, and then I stopped using it because the license, it was like me and Thomas had we had free licenses for it from Plugin Alliance, and then they stopped it for artists. So then we stopped using it really and just went back to Slate. But I was using it all the time, and it's like such an amazing thing. What you can do with it, it's great. You know, and I'll just, it's very smooth. You know, so when you like those JX chords, let's have a look. We'll have a listen to it. So yeah, you've got that's pretty good. So the EQ on this sounds really, really smooth. I mean, that top end's lovely, isn't it? You can really get something to stick out. Yeah, the chords, I mean, it's basically made up, yep, C sharp, minor, they're all 9s, I think. They're all extended. And the other thing to notice about 80s chords is a lot of them are very close voiced. So the two things about 80s chords is they only really had like 6 notes polyphony on a synth, like the Juno or something like that. So you only got 6 notes for your chords, which is enough, right? And then usually the chords are very, very close voiced, so the notes aren't really spread out. They're kind of really, really close, almost like a scale. So there's a lot of tension. So that's another thing to point out about 80s chords. And then I think... I mean, that's another thing the other thing I really like about this EQ, right, is this, can you see this, the THD, that's third harmonic distortion, right, and it just makes everything sound brilliant. Hear that? It's amazing. On, off, on, off. Bright, fuller, fits in the mix. What more can one ask for? Yeah, the 80s were awesome for a lot of shred, but I was also glad of the 90s, hence the hair, because I jumped ship from shred and I went into like grunge. I went off the rails, musically speaking. But that's how I ended up with like electronic stuff, you know. Yeah, it's nice and full. So that's the J9000 by BX Plugin Alliance, and I'm gonna have to basically pay for a subscription now, and I think that's gonna replace my Slate Digital stuff, very likely, because I need because with Slate, right, I've got to make decisions on what EQ I'm using, right? But with this, it's all there, so I can just kind of do it. But it's in a template, and I think starting tomorrow morning, we're gonna install it. But the projects will sound a bit crapper. And that is, hear that now, Tim? That's my missus. Right, I'll have to go. So nice talking, everybody, and I've got to go. Because if I don't, she'll kill me. Oh God. And there's the Rockstar Fantasy coming to a crashing end. What's the sub cost? Oh, I don't know. Oh, the subscription. It's like $149 for a year, and you get millions of plugins, and it'll be total like head overload. But there's a few things that are amazing that I would use. This being one of them. So I'll catch you guys later, same time tomorrow.